Alright, gamers, welcome back. Valheim episode 28, we are back. Now, in the interim between last episode and this episode, I have done a decent bit of building and decorating. I will take you guys around the village. Made a couple of reinforced chests, and by a couple I mean quite a few. Made a bunch of sconces and iron torches to illuminate the Viking hall that we have. I've hung up some more banners just as little decorations, as well as we've added some chairs and some item stands scattered all around the table. Now eventually, once I get into the later game and we get a bunch of different types of food and stuff like that, I'll decorate this table with different meals and beverages, and that will kind of give the illusion of a feast laid across the table, right? But yeah, laid down some deer rugs. We still have the bear rug that I put down a long time ago, but just some bonus chests here near the door, as like grab it and go kind of storage. But we brought back the 3 dragon eggs, and I actually found another dragon egg on this mountain when I was getting the silver off the mountain, because I mined some more silver. Sailed it back. As you can see, I had the dragon eggs marked here to remember where the chest was hidden. I can take that off now. But farmed some more copper, some more tin, some more iron, and some more silver, as well as did a bunch of decorating. See, I lined up a bunch of these wooden shields along the wall just to kind of act as another form of decoration. Went ahead and made a butcher's table. It was actually pretty easy to make the butcher's table. Just took some ancient bark, some silver, some core wood, and some fine wood. This gave us level 3 with our cauldron, so we could now make black soup, which I went ahead and made. I think I've got like 20 some odd stacks of black soup or something like that. It's just blood bags, honey, and turnips, which I did get more turnip seeds. And next, I think we're going to be making muck shakes. They're really good stamina food. 10 more stamina than the Queen's Jam. For right now, I'm okay with the Queen's Jam, but this will be the next big thing that we spend our raspberries and blueberries on, is muck shakes. Ice cream is also pretty good. Freeze glands and great orphies. Actually, I might want to just skip to ice cream now that I'm looking at how good the ice cream is. 50 stamina, 16 health versus 21 health, 65 stamina. Crisp, cool, and creamy. Just takes 3 great orphies and a freeze gland. I've got quite a few bit of freeze glands from hunting down all those drakes. 24, so I could make, like, you know, a solid chunk of them. But let's go upstairs, and as you can see, I removed the forge and the workbench, and I'll show you guys why in just a little bit. But now we have the Raven's Throne, which was very easy to make. It's just some iron nails and fine wood. And iron nails are just, I think you get 10 or 20 iron nails for 1 iron bar. But this is kind of always how I envisioned this room, was to be like a throne room for us to come up here after a nice Viking feast and retire. Some storage chests here, just 2, because these actually use quite a bit of fine wood. I had to cut down a lot of birch trees or beech trees, whichever it is, for the fine wood. We went ahead and upgraded our bed, which again was just, you know, iron nails and then a bunch of different hides, feathers, pelt, fine wood. But then we have a chest to the left for treasure and gold coins, a couple sconces and torches along the wall. We've got a personal chest here for our swamp key and our backup wishbone. I got this when I took down bone mass for the 2nd time, so we could get his head and decorate the wall with it. But honestly, I'm probably just going to put this in the obliterator and get rid of it. I don't need 2 wishbones, but I got rid of my other key, so I'll probably go ahead and get rid of that other wishbone. But oh no, my other key's right here. And then this chest, I'm using it as like a all the other trinkets I'm gonna keep in here probably, as well as like maybe some personal gear. But speaking of trinkets, I do need to make the other trinkets that I could craft. So yeah, that's the Viking Lodge. Couple upgrades here, mostly different torches and sconces, some cosmetic, increases. I put some more of the torches on the outside, as well as when I was sailing back, I went ahead and got a second fire pit here just to kind of match the decor. I also put up 2 iron tower shields on the outside here. Felt like they were a nice vibe with the purple and the black. Still called Heim. Our apiary still needs some work. I did put some iron torches around there, though, but it does need some more work and some more love. But blacksmith shop, I went ahead and decorated it with nice red banners, a couple red wooden shields. The inside looks good. Again, I probably want to expand it a little bit because it's a little small. But, we've got coal and wood. I'll probably wind up making iron chests out here just to have bigger storage. But for right now, they're just the regular old chests. I've got raw ore here. Still have a ton more silver to refine. And no copper and tin left, but a little bit of iron. Put some chandeliers up. They just look nice for the forge. And then this is the workshop. We really decorated this. So I went ahead and made a sludge hammer, 2 iron chests. This is for excess things like our surtling cores, our nails, chains, all that kind of stuff. This is probably just going to have like personal weapons in here. And then this is my bar chest, which, as you can see, quite a bit of bars. We've got like 62 copper, 42 tin, what is that, like 125 bronze, tons of iron, tons of silver with more to smelt down. We've made our forge level 6. We got the smith's anvil, the cooler, we got the bellows, the anvil, the grinding wheel with the chair to make it look like, I'm out here sharpening my knife in between hunts and things like that. Put up a bone tower shield for decoration. We've got our forge. Still have a few more item stands for future weapons. Like, I'm definitely going to be putting up the abyssal razor when I'm done with it. And just a flint knife. As like, this was my first knife. I feel like it's a little memory as I walk out the door to always remember the beginning of the journey, right? But a couple armor stands. I still need to flesh out some of them, but I do have this one completely fleshed out. It's our bear set. I added the axes on the back of it and a bow. It looks like a cool set. As well as this is the full copper set with the copper knife and the copper shield. Got the bronze sword on the wall, the bronze spear. Sneeze, hang on. Alright, just one. I think when I'm done with the troll set, which will be probably this episode, I'm going to go ahead and pop it on this armor stand here and decorate the armor stand with this one. But yeah, this is our stone cutter. This is more of like a cosmetic chair to where I could like sit here and work on it. But I did wind up starting, and I haven't finished, but I started on one other building in the interim between last episode and this episode, and it is my tannery / my archery shop. So I'll take you up to that now. We still need to work on the portal room. That'll be the next thing that I make, but this is the tannery. I probably need to put some stairs here just to make it like a nice, easy transit up, but we've got our workbench and all of... What do you mean it needs a roof? Oh no, I can't use it yet. Alright, well I'm gonna have to make a makeshift roof. But essentially we've got our workbench and all of its upgrades down here. The tanning rack, the chopping block, the adze, or the adaze, I don't know how to say that. As well as all of our pelts over here. Feathers, bones, arrows that we've made and looted. As well as I've made it into an archery practice area. So I'll show you how that's done. Downstairs, you would, gather all your materials, your hides, your feathers, make your arrows or whatnot, or maybe even take some out, do some upgrades on your bow, and take all that and go upstairs. And I still need to finish this. I need to put a roof on this, and I'll probably leave it like nice and open up here so you can see through everything. Just put 2 pillars up and then make a roof on that so this whole thing is open. And then I have this platform here that you can use as a little archery range to practice your shots, the same way that we have our little training room over here. Now, I do need to move the obliterator. I don't really like it on the back of the house here because it does damage to the house when I use it. So I'm probably going to move it to the back of the forge, to the blacksmith shop, and maybe make its own separate space, like carve out a space maybe around here or something, with a nice protected wall. And by protected wall, I mean the rocks, to prevent damage to our shop. But so far, I'm very happy with the village. It took me... I think I stopped recording... I don't know when I stopped recording, but I played until like midnight last night building, working on decorating the Viking Lodge, making sure the lattice on the roof was complete, decorating the forge, and then building this tannery. It doesn't look like much, but it took a little bit of work. And I've definitely pulled some inspiration from other builders online. I'm not the best builder, but I do enjoy building. And it's how I think of it as like using like plans for Legos, you know what I mean? It's cool to make your own like custom buildings, which is what we did with this Viking Lodge. But for the blacksmith shop and the tannery, I definitely pulled some inspiration on those. The apiary is completely my own creation too, but as you can see, it didn't work very well because I had to bring all the beehives outside because the space just wasn't working inside. But still need to work on the farm, need to put a fence up and probably sculpt this out a little better, as well as I'll probably put something up there, that like maybe the trophy room will go up there or something. Still working on the layout though. I don't know how I want to do this, but other than the portal room, the trophy room, and a dock, that's really all I'm going to have in this village, and I think I'll be done with building. So I think we'll probably take a break from building and continue building once I hit the Mistlands, I think. At that point in the game, we've unlocked a couple other cool things that can add a nice bit of charm to the decoration, right? So for now, the portal room will stay bare bones, and I won't have the trophy room, but we'll get that all built in the future. I spent a lot of time building, and I was like, I need a break from building, man. I do want to build a like a roof for this stairwell and the top of this doorway, because these stairs get damaged when it rains, and it just bothers me having to repair them all the time. But yeah, we have our own small little training room with Twig in here. But anyways, I think this episode we are going to take the boat out to this mountain and explore this mountain, and hopefully find a couple dungeons, find a Vegavasir for Motor, and start gearing up for Motor. But that reminds me, before we go, I need to make sure that I make the upgrades that I need. So let's go ahead and pull out some wood, because I need to make a temporary roof for the tannery. So we'll just do something like... This is all going to be temporary for now. I'm going to tear this down and make a better roof in the future, of course, but 1, 2, 3, and then we'll flip a 26. That should be enough for us to gain access to the workbench. Nice, okay. So we need to make the wolf fur cloak, which I have all this stuff. I just wanted to wait till I was with you guys to get all this done. I think I'm going to go ahead and upgrade our troll hide set and our abyssal razor, because we did get the workbench to level 5. So let me go ahead and get all those materials. I need some silver. I need the wolf head trophy. I think I need a drake head trophy, or maybe 2. I'll pull out 2 just in case. As well as stack of chitin or chitin. Troll hide is in the tannery, and so are the bones. Let me grab some silver. Let's take a stack of 20. No, a stack of 15. That'll Alright, stack of 18. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, went ahead and made sure we were prepared before we started this episode up. And we've got some crafting to do this episode. So, first things first, let's take out... We don't have very much wolf hide left. I've only got 30 left. I'll put the chitin up for now. Let's make sure we can make our wolf fur cape. This thing is very important. And then for the time being, I'll put the silver up. I'll take out some troll pelt and some bones. And that should allow me to go ahead and upgrade the tunic. Upgrade the trousers. Now these are maxed out at level 4. Upgrade the hood and upgrade the cape. Now, like I said, we're probably going to be retiring this set this episode. It served us well, but unfortunately the armor on it is a little too low at this point in the game. And since I'm playing solo, I need to be a little tankier than I am. So, the next big set that we are going to make, I think actually comes on the forge. So let's go ahead and take out the silver and the wolf fur, as well as the chitin. What do I need to upgrade my razor? Just 30 pieces. Bam. Okay, razor completely upgraded. Let's go put this chitin back up and put our troll set on the armor stand. It's been a good set. We've got the matching blue and white iron shield on the back. You can't really see it at this angle, but we didn't use the iron shield, or we used the iron buckler. We didn't use the actual round shield. But for cosmetic purposes, I think it just fits the outfit better, the white and the blue. But okay, let's see what we need. We are going to be making the Drake helmet, so we need 20 silver bars, 2 Drake trophies, 2 wolf pet, as well as we'll be making the wolf hide set, which is going to take a lot of silver. And then I also want to make all of the pendants, or the trinkets that I don't have, which we have chitin, we have serpent scales, so I have a serpent trophy, I can make the iron brooch, I have a leech trophy, I can make the nimble anklet, I can make the crystal heart, we did get a stone golem trophy, right? So I want to go ahead and make all that stuff, as well as we might make a serpent scale shield just for cosmetic purposes, something to pop up on the wall. We can also make Frostner. This is the weapon that I was thinking of when it came to defeating bone mass a lot easier, but you need silver in order to make this weapon. So it basically does spirit damage, which is like a new form of damage we haven't seen before, and it destroys certain creatures. But we're going to be making the silver knife, which also has spirit damage on it. So wood, leather scrap, iron, and silver. First things first though, let's go ahead and make our armor. We have the abyssal razor completely upgraded, so worst case scenario, if I can't make the silver knife, at least we'll have a good set of armor for right now. But is that too much weight? Yes, it is. Let's take out 20. I think I need a chain. Make the helmet. Beautiful. Now we'll make the chest piece. Another set of 20 silver. It's probably going to use all the wolf hide that I have left here, or majority of it. 4 wolf fangs, which is back in my tannery. also want to make the root set just for something to put up on the armor racks. We'll probably put that one up here. It's more of an archery set, so it makes sense that we would put it in the tannery where we do our archery practice. All right, take out another set of 20, and I think that should make the full set for us. Wolfhide trousers. Beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and put on the full set and see how we look. We look pretty cool with the belt and the necklace on, honestly. The helmet is one of my favorite helmets in this game. The cloak, oh, it's so sick, bro. This is like my second favorite set in this game. And now we are fit for the mountains, boys. We don't have to worry about frost resist meat anymore. I can put those up. Now we need to upgrade the gear, right? Now, thankfully, there aren't silver tools, so I might just go ahead and upgrade my iron axe completely. I could upgrade the iron sword, but these are the next two big things that I want to craft. I want to make the Draugr Fang a new bow, and the... where is it? Silver knife, okay. So I need some leather scrap, some wood. What do we need for the Draugr Fang? Let me make sure. Ancient bark, deer hide, and guck. Okay. Let's go ahead and take out... we'll take out 10 of these. 10 of these. Put these bad boys back. One shot. We also, because I made iron nails, have learned how to make the next boat, which is the, not the carve, the long ship. Now it takes quite a bit of iron nails, iron bark, or fine wood and ancient bark, but I think I have enough ancient bark left to make it. But I'm definitely going to need to farm more ancient bark. I was ignoring that because I forgot that's what it takes for the long ship, but that's okay. We'll take 10 guck. We'll take 5 bits of wood. 20 of this. I think that's it. Deer hide. And then the rest is like iron, which is over here. And then we'll take out a stack of 15 iron. No, we're missing something. Silver, okay. Silver for the bow. Silver for the dagger. So I need a full stack of 30. I'll just take this whole thing out. And for now, let's drop these two. Let's make our knife first. Beautiful. And our Draugr Fang next. So let's just take a look at the upgrade that we're getting as far as knife and bow. So our current knife is 23 damage, 11 to 18, 350 durability. The silver knife is 25 damage with 12 extra spirit on it, which is like a bleed, if you will. It's like a spiritual bleed. So immediately 2 extra points on the slash, but the spirit damage is going to add up a lot. It uses 10 stamina a swing, so we're going to need more stamina, but that's fine. And then our bow, which is only level 2, I could upgrade this more, but it is 45 pierce, 8 stamina per second on the draw. The Draugr Fang is 47 pierce, plus 5 poison baked into it, 10 stamina on the draw. So just immediately, both of these weapons are better than what we had. Something is damaging our property. What is it? What's hitting my stuff? Oh, you son of a bitch. You broke one of my beehives. Die. Alright, we gotta rebuild this. What a bitch. Of course, I don't have a workbench put over here anymore. I guess I should probably keep one in here, but I'll worry about that later. No, I don't have the wood, of course. The one downside of having a bunch of buildings like separated, well, the best upside is space and storage and like the cosmetic appeal of everything. Everything gets to have its own home, which is nice, but it's having to run around the village and gather these materials from here, these materials from there, right? Like, I gotta get fur from the tannery, I gotta get bars from the blacksmith shop, right? But it's not that big a deal. But it is something that, you know, we're gonna be dealing with more now that we've kind of separated the village up a little bit. Let's take out 10 of these bad boys for that. And then I need to go back and repair my abyssal razor. There we go. Quick little world save. Yeah, we're going to put up our huntsman's bow and our abyssal razor. I'll probably put the huntsman's bow on one of the armor racks up here. Excuse me. Actually, I'll probably put it with this set. Oh, I can't. Okay, that's fine. Well, then we will put it in the archery place. I wonder if I don't put the shield on this set. No, okay. Alright, that set's complete. So now we have 3 complete sets in here, and 1 extra one, and I have an idea of what will go here, but it might just be this set. When I'm done with it, I might just pop it up on there. Day 109. Now what exactly do we need to upgrade this stuff? The Draugr basically everything. Ancient Bark, Silver, Deerhide, Guck. But I'm not worried about getting that upgraded just yet. The Huntsman's Bow, I would use a lot more iron. Let's get the Drake Helm and the... I want to upgrade the Silver Knife as much as possible. So wood and leather scrap. Let's gather some more wood and leather scrap. I'll tell you what, while I run around the village and get all this stuff upgraded, I'm going to pause it because it's going to take even more time, and I want to spend some of our time actually like exploring this new mountain. So I'm going to do all this paused real quick, get as much upgrades as I can. I just wanted to craft this gear with you guys and show you the upgrade process of it. But once we're done, I'll set sail out, and I'll probably unpause to make the new boat, show you guys that, and then when we get in the water, I'll pause again. We'll sail all the way up here, and we'll explore this new mountain together, at least for a little bit. So I'm going to pause here. I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, just a quick update before I get to sailing. We pulled out all the materials we need for the next boat, but I went ahead and started making all the trinkets that we could make. As you can see, we have the Fins of Destiny, we have the Iron Brooch, we have the Nimble Anklet, and I am making the Crystal Heart right now. So for the... we already have the Heart of the Forest and the Bronze Pendant. I currently have the Bronze Pendant equipped, but we made the Heart of the Forest as our first trinket. The Bronze Pendant was our second. We made the Fins of Destiny thanks to the Serpent Trophy I got and some Chitin and Serpent Scales. The Iron Brooch was really easy, was just some iron, ancient bark, and a leech trophy. I'm running dangerously low on ancient bark. I might need to make some pit stops to a swampy area and farm some of this. Thankfully, we have our portal set up over at Bone Mass, and I could go into any one of these crypts and gain a ton of ancient bark. And then the nimble anklet, one Surtling trophy, which I literally had one of these. Some withered bones and some iron, very easy. So I used 3 of the 1 of 1 trophies that I have. I had 1 serpent trophy, I had 1 Surtling trophy, and I have 1 stone golem trophy. But I'm sure we can get more in the future. It's good to have these trinkets just in case I want them. But essentially what they do is, let's run up to our chest real quick and take a look at all of the trinkets because we have them all now. Put some of the crystals up. We have all the ones that I can make right now, I should say. I don't have all of them, but pop them all in here just to compare. So Heart of the Forest gives you increased health regeneration plus 25% for 60 seconds. So for 1 full minute, once it procs, it's got a 50 adrenaline requirement. You get adrenaline from attacking, blocking, dodge rolling, all that kind of stuff. The Bronze Pendant, this is the one that we've been using, increases your stamina regeneration by 25% for a minute. Pretty good. Both of these are pretty good. Health and stamina. Pretty good. The Fins of Destiny. Let's read the description on each of these two. Heart of the Forest. It pulsates with fragments of ancient life. Health regeneration. Makes sense. The Bronze Pendant. A beautiful pendant harboring the endurance of a bear. Stamina regeneration. Makes sense. Pretty cool. Fins of Destiny. Empty your mind as you become shapeless and one with water. A little Bruce Lee reference. This one reduces your swim stamina cost and increases your swim speed. So with this... Wow. This is actually really good. I'm realizing it takes nothing to pop it. It's 10 adrenaline to pop it. It reduces your swim stamina cost and increases your swim speed for 2 minutes. So essentially what this means is if you pop this, jump in the water, you could probably cross a really large body of water. Like we could probably swim from here to here pretty easily, honestly. So this might be really good if we lose our body out in the ocean or something and we want to swim back and get it. You really could. 10 adrenaline is really easy to get. We have the Iron Brooch, a delicate yet defensive accessory, increases armor and a quick burst of health regeneration. 65 adrenaline, so it's a little harder to proc this one, but you do get 20 armor, which is basically another helmet for us, or another chest piece, right? Like, that's pretty damn good. Plus, you gain 50 health. Is that like 50 health raw? Because this one sells health regen. I think this gives you a burst of just raw health, which means we might be using this. That's pretty good. The Nimble Anklet. Put a spring in your step. Increases run speed and a quick burst of stamina regeneration. So this one, I think you just gain a raw 50 stamina when you proc it. And you gain 15% movement speed. That's also really good. It does require 60 adrenaline though. And then the Crystal Heart, a shard of frozen sorrow. Touching it makes you feel almost numb. 80 adrenaline to proc this one, but increases your resistance against blunt, slash, and pierce damage. I don't know by how much. It's about a minute. This one, it's good if we were like a really tanky build, but 80 adrenaline is kind of crazy to get. I'm thinking the Iron Brooch might be good, but I like to play like the rogue kind of character. I'm gonna rock the Nimble Anklet. This should give me 50 stamina on demand. I don't think that's 50%. I think that's just bam, you proc it, you get 50 stamina. That's really good. Takes 60 adrenaline. We gain a 15% movement speed increase for 30 seconds. That's pretty damn good. But alright, let's go pop this bad boy in the water. It is about nighttime. I'll sail through the night, it's fine. I kind of want to find more sea serpents at this point in the game. We're pretty damn strong. We're still using just regular old fire arrows. It combines with the bleed damage from the poison on the Draugr Fang. Darkwood strung with glistening sinew, a vicious thing. Silver knife, a savage piece of pain. We also upgraded our silver knife completely. We upgraded our iron buckler completely. Its lightness and curved center makes it excellent for deflecting attacks. We upgraded our iron axe. Our pickaxe was already upgraded completely. I went ahead and made 2 stacks of ice cream. So I have 20 of these total. Not very much, but enough to last for a while. And then I switched out our small healing mead for medium healing mead, just in case things get a little dicey. But yeah, let's go ahead and drop this long ship in the water. And there she is. Let me take all the materials out of our small little wooden carve. These are basically just portal materials here. And the storage is much bigger on this this boat here, which is really nice. We can actually fill it up with like dragon eggs, silver, all that stuff. Now, the heavier the boat gets, of course, you know, the harder it is to pick up speed. But all right, guys, I'm gonna set sail, and it shouldn't take me very long with this boat. This boat's pretty quick. I'll resume when we touch down somewhere around here. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. I'm muted this whole time. Oh no. Alright, well I was just yapping anyways. It's not that big a deal. We were just talking about how wolves are pretty easy now. They're not really stressful. We're talking about how we don't have to worry about frost eating through us with the new chest piece and the new cloak that we have, giving us resistance to frost. And I was talking about how we're just looking for some kind of like temporary safe haven on top of this mountain. Come on. There we go. Let my stamina come back completely here. Eikthyr is gone. But yeah, we basically just... I think when I was sailing and I was talking about how much I love the new boat, it just cuts through the water, man. It's so nice. This. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully there's a... Oh, I didn't manage my stamina well. Hopefully there's a Vegvasir in here. Oh, huge. Motors on this mountain. How about that? Hello? Oh, shit. Well, that's going to be our safe haven. Look at the dot damage that we're doing now with the fire arrows and the Draugr. I think it's just dead to burn. To bleed and burn. Now I do need those frost glands. That's how we make the ice cream food, and it's very good. Oh, frost arrows. That's new. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop down a workbench. Pop down our portal motor. That connects. Beautiful. Make sure nothing's up here. Nope. That's fine. Nice. Let's put some items in this chest for now. Everything that we really want to keep. I want to keep the raspberries. I don't really care about the boar meat as much. I don't think there's another recipe that requires boar meat. I think we're past that, but just in case, I'm going to keep it for now. Alright, so we know Motor can be summoned on this mountain. I had a feeling it is like a very large mountain. Usually the spawn points for Motor are just large mountains, right? But let's go check it out. We're also searching for silver, which we are close. Alright. I think we're right over top of it here. Wait for it to come a little closer. Alright, I think it's right underneath us. Let's just dig down, make sure we find the piece of the vein. There it is. And we'll mark it. Silver. We'll come back for it later. I'm not too stressed about it right now. I missed. They didn't spot me, right? Alright, they're hanging around Motor's summoning stone. One shot. I wouldn't be surprised if that pulls the aggro for his friend. It didn't. That's nice. Beautiful. See if I can find where this other vein of silver is. Seems like it's more down this way. There it is. Sacrifice her spawn. So you need 3 dragon eggs. Well, we just got 1 freebie right there, so we have 2 for decor back at the base, and I just need to sail here with 2 more, or find 2 more here on this this mountain, which there's probably 2 more on this mountain if we're being honest. But we're not ready to take on Motor just yet. I want to definitely find at least 1 dungeon here in the mountainous areas, and I'm hopeful that there's at least 1 on this big ass mountain. Whoa, easy. Almost slipped off to our death. But these mountain sides are a good place to look for the dungeons. They're usually just like attached to the steep mountainsides. I don't know what to call them. Oh, another drake. It hasn't seen me yet, but I heard it. I hear it, I don't see it. I should probably mine some of this obsidian. Let you who read me be aware of the frost worms, one of the most ancient kin, young spring from Ymir's body. Okay, we've read this one before. This is the Drake rune. More silver. Some more silver right here too. I'm gonna try and take on this Drake first though. Now this would be a hell of a shot. Stay still. He went behind the tree. Oh, I missed it. It was actually okay. I kind of brought it to me. And it dies all the way over there. Eat some more food. We're almost out. I need the stamina. Yep, we found that node, but I think there's a separate node over here. Where's this bad boy? There it is. Silver. Get rid of the stone. There's another dragon egg down there. What a shot. This might be a dungeon. It looks a little different than everything else that we've seen. Yes, it is. Hell yeah. Hugin, I bring tidings. I have a feeling that this place could be more challenging than one might expect. Watch your step, warrior. What are these called? Howling Cavern. Okay. I like these little frost torches outside. We'll call it Cavern. I don't think we have anything else named Cavern on the map, right? We have Chambers, and we have Crypts. Chambers, Crypts, Caverns. How about that? Let's go over here, check out this castle area. Now that I have the cavern mapped, or marked on the map, I'm not really too worried about it. Ooh, bit of a fall. That's what spirit damage looks like. If they are, I think, undead, it just burns them like that, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and equip our lantern. Our Diverger circlet. Nothing here. Scouting out for a little more silver. Ah, wanted to hit that shot so I could kill it right here. There we go. We got a Fenrir here. Still looking for a Fenrir trophy too. Or Fen ring. I'm pretty sure a Fen ring is like a werewolf man. Because he is damaged to spirit damage. There is also some silver around here. Definitely take those two, leave the others. Let's find where the silver is before I pick up that egg. I think we picked up this egg, right? I think we're getting further away over there. Definitely getting closer this way. Watch this shot. Oh, imagine. This one's kind of tricky to find. All right. There it is. Dig straight down right around here. Oh. Fuck. Wonder how we stack up to a giant now, or to a golem. Biggest issue with golems is stamina. Trying to learn their attack patterns too, the timing on their attacks. Please go for the golem, not me. Oof. Yeah, that one hurt. See, I need to bait him to... Oh, fuck. I need to bait him to do his big attack like that, but... Alright, let's kill this golem and get ready to head back to the portal and probably call it here for tonight. We're going over our time a little bit, but that's fine. Not right now, Wolf. Come on. I guess he's helping us take on these wolves. These poor wolves just get, like, obliterated by this thing. Just kind of waiting for my stamina to come back. Perfect roll. I'm getting greedy. 2 hits there. No, too early. I always mix up the timing on that swing and the other swing. Commit! Yes. I really want another trophy from these guys, but they're just pretty uncommon, honestly. Alright, can we hold the dragon egg with all this? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Alright, we've got like half of the map explored. I did not mark where our portal is this time. Fuck. I think it's over there somewhere. go ahead and pop Eikthyr because we've got a bit of a vertical climb. I love that they give you Eikthyr buff like so early into the run, because for me, it's the one that I keep like 90% of the journey. Like Motor is nice when you're sailing a lot. Bone Mass is nice when you're taking on bosses, but other than that, like for the most part, I'm running Eikthyr. Stamina is the most annoying hurdle in this game when it comes to like consistently moving or attacking, and having something that helps give that back to you so you can do what I'm doing here, which is basically just like run up mountainsides. Like, oh man, it's so good. It's so important. All right, if I just triangulate from Motor, I believe it was somewhere along there. Okay. Just slide down gracefully. I'll be back for the rest. Let's keep the dragon egg here. We'll bring the rest through next time, or in my own time off recording, but day 111, 111. Alright, let's pop this stuff up. Put our arrows in our arrow chest. Put the raspberries up. And then that all goes into the tannery. I mean, we're pretty much set on silver minus upgrading our gear at this point. Let's just take a peek at what we need. I know for the cloak I need like silver and wolf fur. I think for the armor I need silver and iron maybe. Silver wolf pelt for the chest, silver for the helmet, silver wolf pet and wolf fangs for the pants, and then silver for the bow. So we do need a little more silver, but honestly, the rest of the silver that's on the mountain with Motor, like if I just get the rest of this stuff, because we got all the silver there, if I just get the rest of these 4 nodes, I should be good on silver for the rest of the game, honestly. Yeah, I don't need that much more. So I think we'll probably, next episode, I'll try and mine all of that silver, get as much of it as I can, take on the cavern, and then put that other dragon egg in Motor's summon, and then sail this silver back, upgrade all our gear completely, including our Draugr Fang, stock up on a bunch of arrows, and then I think by maybe episode 30 we might try and take on Motor. And then, you know, we'll be four bosses deep within 30 episodes, on the way to the 5th boss by episode like 31, and hopefully have the 5th boss done and complete by episode 35. Head to the 6th boss between 35 and 40, maybe 45, and then head to the 7th boss, the final boss for now, between 45 and 50. Keep this series like a 50 episode series. That's kind of like my goal. Maybe a little more than that, we'll see, but of course, because we've got like building and stuff. But I'm trying to take care of a lot of the boring things off recording, show you guys like the start of it, and then take care of it in my own free time when I'm like hanging out on Discord talking to friends or whatever, right? But all right, guys, we're gonna call this one here for now. Save it up. I will see you in the next one, probably tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, we'll go take on some of that silver. We'll take on that Howling Cavern and sail it all back here and start getting it refined. So in the meantime, I will finish refining some of these other bars because we have 90 more silver to refine there. So hopefully by the start of next episode, we'll have all that refined and we can spend some of that on upgrades. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless gamers.